Beaker's Winter Wonders. I wonder. That was Beaker's favorite way to start a sentence. Everything she saw made her curious. Luckily, it was Beaker's job to be curious. She was a scientist. A scientist works to answer questions about the world. When a scientist sees something that makes her wonder, she tries to learn about it. All year round, Beaker wondered about Midlandia and wondered about its mysteries. In spring, I wonder why robins sing. In fall, I wonder why blueberries are blue. Even in summer, I wonder why sand gets so hot in the sunshine. Youch! But Beaker looked forward to winter the most. When the snow began to fall, Midlandia became a regular wonderland. It all looks so different, said Beaker. I wonder how much snow is on the ground. Beaker bundled up in her warmest clothes. Then she lowered herself down from her house for a long, wandering walk. I wonder why ice floats, thought Beaker. I wonder how snowballs stick together. But as Beaker wandered and wondered, she noticed something odd. The woods seem so quiet today, she thought. I wonder why. Beaker studied the trees and their bare branches. Then it hit her. All the birds are gone, cried Beaker. Her question was answered, but now she had a new mystery. I wonder where they went. Just like that, Beaker was on the hunt. But where to start? Maybe the birds went to get some food, she guessed. Beaker scurried all through the bakery. She searched the kitchen. She peeked under the tables. She even checked in Bun the baker's hat. Excuse me, said Bun. But Beaker found no birds. Maybe they went somewhere to warm their wings, she guessed. Beaker knocked on every door in Treetown, where most Midlandians lived. Some Midlandians were not very polite. Got any birds in there? Asked Beaker. What do you think this is? Snapped Buck. A zoo? The zoo, Beaker said as she plowed through the snow. I completely forgot to look there. The Animal Land Zoo had lots of birds from all over the world. They lived in a special home called an aviary. The aviary was warm all year and had lots of room for flying. I bet all the forest birds moved in there, thought Beaker. In the aviary, Beaker saw many birds, but there were no robins or blue jays or woodpeckers. Beaker was becoming worried. Where are all the birds from the forest? She wondered aloud. Then the strangest thing happened. One of the birds spoke back. It was a parrot. Hello, he said. Soon it was dinner time in Animal Land. Wilda, the zookeeper, had a bucket of seeds and fruits ready for the birds. When Wilda reached the aviary, she spotted Beaker with the parrot. What on earth is she doing? Thought Wilda. Beaker was trying to get some answers about missing birds. Do you know where they went? She asked. Hello, said the parrot. If you tell me, replied Beaker, I'll give you free crackers for life. Hello, said the parrot. What's going on here? Asked Wilda. Beaker was very frustrated. The birds in the forest have gone missing, she exclaimed. But I think this bird knows something about it. But he is being very stubborn. Wilda smiled. That parrot probably cannot help you, but I can. You know where the birds in the forest went? Asked Beaker. Sure I do, replied Wilda. The birds in the forest all migrated. Oh no, Beaker wailed. I bet that really hurt. Wilda shook her head. When birds migrate, it doesn't hurt, she said. It just means they moved away for a while. They moved away from Midlandia? Asked Beaker, shocked. Only for winter, Wilda explained. When winter comes, the environment changes. Fruits and nuts stop growing from the trees. The bugs and worms that birds eat go deep underground to keep warm. So, birds migrate for a while to someplace warmer, where they can find food. So my guesses were right after all, said Beaker. I was just looking in the wrong places. She turned to the parrot. I'm sorry for pestering you, she told him. Hello, said the parrot. That night, Beaker walked home. She was very happy to have solved her bird mystery. She still had one question, though. I wonder how the birds will find their way back in the spring. But that was a mystery for another day. The end.